She was a capable artist and she played golf on two separate leagues for many, many years. And she was fond of saying, you either play bad golf or no golf. And I think a lot of life is like that. You just try. She was a harsh critic, but don't misinterpret that. She wanted to be the best version of herself, and she expected nothing less from you than to be the best version of yourself. It felt impossible to impress her, but that's because whatever the accomplishment, she already knew you could do it. That's what it's like to see the best in others. In closing, if you knew she believed in you, and it would honor her memory, humor her every now and then, and believe in yourself too.
Well, I'm going to read too. Um, my Marlena, mom's oldest daughter, and my oldest daughter was mom's first grandchild. She's in Texas and can't make it. So she wrote something and asked if I would read it. My grandmother, Wanda Warren, was an amazing, complicated, beautiful, smart, strong woman. I didn't just Google common adjectives. She truly embodied all of these qualities. She wasn't two-dimensional. Mama Wanda instead leapt off the page, making her mark in vivid 3D Technicolor and encouraged us all around her to do the same. She was a woman you noticed, a woman you remembered, and a woman you loved with all your heart. To know her was to love her, and to be loved by her in return was like knowing the sun rose every day and set every night. She was constant, and I always knew she loved me fiercely. And if I ever needed help hiding a body, she would be there, shovel in hand. Mama Wanda taught me through example to be strong, self-sufficient, well-read and educated, and to nurture an appreciation for beautiful things. So many of my happy memories are in her presence and enveloped in her love. She wasn't perfect, but neither am I, and I loved her with my whole heart. We didn't get to spend as much time together in the later years as I would have liked due to geographical distance, but every conversation, every text always included me saying, I love you, and her replying, I love you more. These are words that I use every day with my own children, and through them, Mama Wanda's strength and love lives on, resilient and stalwart. I am a firstborn daughter of a firstborn daughter of a firstborn daughter of a firstborn daughter. That strength and familial connection runs deep in my blood, marrow, and bone. That is a connection that even death cannot sever. Thank you, Mama, for loving me, for helping raise me and shape me into who I am. Thank you for supporting me always. Thank you for being an inspirational pillar of strength, but also for not being perfect, so that I could learn that it was okay that I wasn't perfect too. I am immensely saddened by her passing, yet I am grateful to have been loved by Mama and to have been able to love her in turn. I'm grateful my children were also able to experience the constant warmth and embrace of her love and support. They are better for it. Someday in the future, far, far, far away in the future, I will tell my own grandchildren that I love them more. And in those words, they'll know that Mama Wanda loves them too. You can rest peacefully, Mama. You taught us well, and although your loss is deeply felt, you're going to be okay because you loved us and we loved you. Those words are from Nicolette.
That's a great story. And Nate, good job, Nate. And of course, Jerry, the professional. Uh, I'm not going to be as serious because I see this as a celebration. This is a kid. how often do you get a chance to speak to people in 5 different generations? Because she's 93, or was 93. We used to say, she's so confident, calm, and everybody's mentioned how tough she is. It's pretty hard for me to come up with something that hadn't already been said, but we mentioned that if she had been on the Titanic, and the fire was burning, and the ship was going down, and she's on a raft, and it's 20 degrees, she's going to say, I wish I had worn a heavier coat, but I can't wait to know what they're going to serve for dinner. She put nothing on her own. She never lost composure. She always had control. I still wonder how Barney picked her up. When she came out, y'all seen the pictures. The pictures, she's like a movie star. I mean, back in the days of 50s and 60s, you had Doris Day and Elizabeth Taylor. She lived in California. You just don't know what would happen. And then you go through the incredible rich way that you went through. She did everything. She did play golf. And I hadn't heard a golf story, so I thought I might tell one. First time I came up here was in 1986. 4 years against Clinton. So I've been on the edge to see the family from the inside out. And when I came up and Terry finally decided to invite me to Cleveland, I didn't really know what was doing because she was doing the show. And Robin came and got me. And said, let's go get a drink. And later that night, she dropped me off at the house. And then Wanda and Bill, they said, we're playing golf for him. And I was like, it's and after I saw her eventually the next time, because we went to play golf, and Wanda Warren had set it up, and there's this incredible golf place. And they're both pretty serious about the golf. And like Nate said, golf, I like sports, and, you know, Sherry said, well, he played a lot of ball, and it'd be great. And I did play a little golf, it was hard. And so we're at this beautiful green, it's a long par 5. And it's my time to hit my second shot. They're both in the middle of the course, we're kind of off to the side. And Bill said, what do you want to get? And I said, man, I'm going to the green. What do you got? This is good. They can make it. So I took a couple of strikes and I didn't get the ball. It went over the trees on the tree line. And there's a pasture on the other side. And the ball flew over the trees and landed in the pasture. And Bill says, why don't you set another one? I went, okay, that's a good idea. I'm like, screw it. So I line up and hit it again, and I hit Steve a little further. So nobody says anything. It's further back up. And it was like, well, who's this guy with one and Bill throws the ball out and said, go ahead, hit another one. I know you can do it. So I can do it one. Out of bounds. Well, now the party's kind of get together. And one of them said, man, she's only known the rest of the heavy. And she said, Buzz, you hit the ball far. That's all she said. And it was so succinct. It just took the road off me. I mean, what do you say? It was so incredibly embarrassing. But, you know, I think about being able to come up here all those years for Christmas. Is at the start. Whenever you got up there, we had different stuff every year, and you always had your name on it. So the first pictures are up there. I'm like, hey, let's get that stocking here. Okay, I made the man. And every year, the stockings would change. People would come and go. Greg had a stocking. I guess Kevin had one. And I always wondered, where all the ex-boyfriends and so I never got to get out of the basement and look around and find that box, and I'm sure it's a huge box. It's got 40 years of different people coming and going. And I don't know if it has Outlander, Stocking, no good. I don't know what, but it's got to be down there somewhere. I don't know, but they figured it out. One last thing, the pantry with Chelsea's little child and the 2-year-old. She's got to spend on she's going to. She already did ABCs and count to 20 and stuff. So there's a big pantry. She likes to open the pantry and all the cans out, all the boxes, everything in there. So it's gotten to a point now where we have to say, it's not a good time, it's not, because then it takes an hour to put it all back together. And when you say that she can't do that, and she gets emotional, starts throwing all the dramatics that we know that Mother Wanda's got, cheer, they got that cheer from Justin. And I'm just thinking, those genes, we all come up with toughness. Chelsea's been very successful. Cheer's the same way. We want to go the same way. That's where it all came from. So I just want to say, appreciate you coming. It's everybody in here. Like I said, when you're talking 5 generations of people, everybody's got a story that looks like it. Start checking it.
Hello all, I'm Todd Steiner. I'm Wanda's granddaughter, Katie's husband. I first came in the family when I junior year in high school as an 8. Grandma welcomed me to her home and made me very welcome and comfortable. And before long, Nate was my best friend, and Grandma made me welcome as a formal member of the family. You're welcome. I absolutely not let this day go past without saying something about your children. Phenomenal, fantastic, and it was many great days from that. And as the years go by, she's continued to treat me as family. Amy and I were both married before we got married to each other, and I remember both of our weddings, both my weddings were very small. The first one was really, really small, and many people were not invited to it, and people had that wedding. Grandma said, "Congratulations on your wedding. I bought you a car, but I wasn't invited." She was at her second wedding. It's so clear that the love that she shared with you, that it's alive in her. It's completely growing from this moment, the old woman. And thank you all for your work. Thank you, Grandma.
You don't have to. No, I promise you, I know what you're saying.
Good evening. My name is Judith One. I'm the president of Seraphim's International Baby. And we were blessed by having Wanda as a member. She joined us in 2017. And when we first met her, it was like, oh, we found out her background and we were like, we have a Renaissance woman. And then we found out about the black belt. We went, nobody messed with this woman. But she became passionate about one of our projects, which is the Missing Children's Poster Project, which Nate has helped with, and we certainly appreciate that. We started out with a poster just for the Miami Valley featuring 8 missing teenagers, and it started to grow. And we were contacted by a group in Middletown that said, could you do a separate poster for the kids that are missing in our area? And then a group in Springfield said, could you do a separate poster for the kids that are missing from Springfield to Columbus? Then another one saying, what about Richmond to Indianapolis? So we were covering all of Southwest Ohio and part of Indiana with our efforts. And Wanda was one of those out there passing them out. And informing people about human trafficking, which is not the easiest thing to talk about. And we were finding about 60 to 70% of the kids on every poster, which is just phenomenal. Sort of broke everybody in the club one day was one of the teens was found, and I've been on a poster. I didn't know anyone cared enough to even look for me. But one of those caring people was Wanda. And that's part of her legacy as well, besides this wonderful family that she has. So on behalf of the Seroptimists, we've already received a donation in her honor for the work that she has done, and we appreciate that greatly. And on behalf of the Seroptimist Club, please accept our sincere sympathies on your incredible loss. Thank you.
I just want to say that Grandma was wonderful, and she would make sure that you could never see her enough. No matter how much you saw her, she would say, "You need to see me more often." I swear, I know this because I went to dinner with her at least once a week, and she would always say, "You haven't seen me in a month." And I'm like, "Grandma, we went to dinner yesterday." She would always make sure that if anything was wrong, she would try and fix it. And the last two times that I saw her, her last one kept me in the same monkey. So the next part is the third thing that she said was "I love you." So I got the nice ending, and that's all I wanted to say.
I've been best friends since we were 8 years old. And little did I know that Grandma would welcome my sister and I in as part of the family. She would treat and be different than her own grandchildren. She was the grandma we needed. When our family was broken, she was always there to take care of us. When we couldn't afford going to Taekwondo, she paid for us and took us herself. She would take us to all the tournaments. She would go to all the campsites. She would pick me up from work and yell at my for keeping me past time. I got in trouble, but she was not having it. I made her wait outside for an hour past my pickup time, and she came up, and "I need to speak to your boss." She was mad the next time I worked, but she was always there for us. I've been to every Christmas, every holiday, every special moment that a family would give. And she's more like a grandma than anyone else would know. Well, for me, I know she is just, yeah. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. That she's an amazing person. And I can attest to you saying she'll take it anyone, us strays, and mold us to who we are. I would like to say she is But she definitely wanted to make sure all of her grandchildren, even the ones that aren't from that, and she always called them. She always wanted to make sure I was dating. She finally met my boyfriend, and she was excited. My first boyfriend in a very long time. She was always a character. Never forget her. I'll always keep her heart. Not bad.
Are we good? Anybody want to express themselves in a perfect dance?
The podium.
All right, there you go.
Space, like the park rail was did this. Everyone got that. Well, then, thank you.
I want to say too, thank you all for coming out. I apologize about the heat in here earlier. I hope it's a little bit cooler for you now. And I apologize to the people on the live stream too about the technical difficulties at the beginning. We did get it up and running, so I'm certainly glad for that. But other than that, I want to thank you all for coming out. Remember to celebrate each other's life. Guys, I was going to say you're truly a very close family, and it is certainly very refreshing to see all the love in this room. So thank you all for coming. And one thing that I will say here too, and something we like to share at Routes on is us as humans is we all have our own unique fingerprints. So today, if you would like to just place your hand on it, maybe do a unique fingerprint, not as a goodbye, but I'll see you later. And, feel free to stay for a little bit and share memories. And thank you all, and I hope you all get home safely. Thank you.
We are going to make a donation to hospice and through the summer between the floor lines for 7 cents. So the ones that we want to take with us, I'm sure that mom would like that, and I'm sure that everybody behind us on a day. A great group of volunteers that wakes them up and makes them feel cheerful these days for their patients. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, everyone
been pretty the whole time though. Don't. They already left.
He's excellent.
You're welcome.